time, bitches. Let's go. Can see clearly now my contacts. Hello everyone, it's Lynn again. Today is the morning of a very exciting day, but also kind of a normal day, but also kind of not a normal day. I am bringing you along so you can experience imposter syndrome in real time with me. Currently 9 a.m. I am about to get ready to go speak on a panel at the Smithsonian National Museum of Asian Art. Happy Asian American Native Hawaiian and Pacific Islander month, y'all. It's our month. I'm also going to a festival today with my friends after that panel. After that, I'm gonna come home and be a homebody because I just got back from Europe a week ago and my house is a mess and I just kind of need to get my life together and clean, organize everything, finally finish unpacking. You got that right. I'm speaking on a panel today, which I'm very excited for this opportunity, but I'm also nervous. We're gonna get ready right now and we're gonna talk about life because that's what I'm good at. By the way, I was planning on wearing my glasses today, but what happened is that my current pair actually broke during AAPI month. I'm gonna go in with some sunscreen from Supergoop. The weather in DC has kind of been ass. Not sunny, cloudy, dreary, and after getting back from Europe where it was rainy, cloudy and dreary, that was just not the mood. The sun is out today, so that is very nice. Finally, April showers bringing May flowers. And for some reason, I thought I was done being jet lagged. I'm not sure if like Europe reinvigorated my fervor, excitement to live or something, but I've been waking up at 6:30 to 7:30 every single day naturally, but before my alarm goes off at 8 a.m. At first, I thought it was just because I was jet lagged, but maybe my body's circadian rhythm is just like normal again. Like it hasn't been normal since high school. Or maybe I'm just not depressed anymore, so I don't struggle to get up as much. I'm using the e.l.f. primer today for my base. Oops, God, that was such a big piece of dandruff. It looked like Parmesan cheese. I'm honestly happy to be back in the States since it's May, which means I get a lot of work opportunities. Shout out to all the companies that are tokenizing me. Cool enough, it's actually the Asian Art Museum's 100th birthday, so they're doing a bunch of events during the first 2 weeks of May. Also having a vendor pop up with my jewelry brand. That's gonna be next week. Keep an eye out for that. The moment I got back, I was just kind of immediately launched into work. I'm prepping to get ready to go back to summer school. I'm doing all these events. I was staffing a White House initiative event, a place I had formerly interned at, but they asked me to come back and do the social medias for the day. And it was this huge forum. They had a ton of speakers. The vice president was there. They had these 2 really amazing panels. The events are so exciting and I kind of like being a little DC socialite. I feel like I'm cosplaying as someone who's relevant. And part of that cosplaying is making these, like, you know, little eye bags go away. I've been using the About Face shadow sticks. I think these are meant for your eyes, but I also use them for color correction. And then I'm just using my Fenty Beauty Pro Filter Concealer. And I spray a little bit of my Urban Decay spray. Post Europe, I think I'm a lot more open to living or working abroad for a temporary amount of time. I can't see myself moving to a country outside of the United States permanently. I will say that the one thing that I am very excited and motivated to do now is to reinforce the languages that I kind of already know. I've started Duolingoing Vietnamese. I'm gonna revisit my Mandarin and try to review all that I've learned the last 2 years during college, because when I went to Europe, I mostly thought that I'd be using a lot of English and, you know, European languages like French, but in the places I visited, there was like a very significant, prominent Vietnamese and Chinese diaspora. And so I ended up using those languages when I was in Europe. It made me realize the versatility of just being multilingual, and language skills and linguistics is something that I wish I had time to pursue in my undergraduate degree, but luckily, like, there's so many resources. I'm like fortunate enough that I grew up speaking Vietnamese that it's kind of something that I want to self-study. I don't know, speaking multiple languages is kind of sexy. It's kind of cool. Oh my gosh, I'm not sure you can tell, but my eye bags are gone. Yay! Now, I'm gonna go in with the Fenty Beauty Ease Drop, which is probably my favorite complexion product right now just because it's so easy to apply, it's lightweight. I just like being a low management person, and I feel like this just wears really nicely throughout the day, so I don't really have to worry about touch-ups and stuff. Fenty Beauty Matchstick Contour. Not to brag, but I think I've kind of been killing it with my makeup game as of late, just because I feel like there's so much more representation and tutorials on the internet that have taught me how to do makeup suited to my features and my face shape and eye shape. I must say, I have a round face. I think I used to be more self-conscious of, like, don't get me wrong, the 3/4 angle that you use in selfies and in photos, I use all the time. Like this, yeah. But also, I feel like I used to do my contour and my blush to make my face feel more sculpted rather than just, I don't know, embracing my cheeks, I guess. And as I've been coming into my gender identity, I feel like having an angular face, like a jawbone, cheekbones, automatically reads as more masculine. That's another facet of the issue that I've kind of grappled with. You know, Douyin makeup is taking over the world, but it's also the first time ever that I don't think I had to change a makeup trend to fit my features. I used to be so self-conscious of my eye fat, and they're also uneven. Like, this side always crinkles and this side does not always crinkle. But Douyin makeup like embraces and helps emphasize those features. It's also taught me to experiment with different eyeliner shapes just because I feel like I've been doing the same silhouette since I was in middle school, and it's just so much more flattering on my eyes. I feel like I'm concealing less of like who I am. That sounds so fucking cheesy, but it's true. It's literally true. I had to do my eye makeup off camera because I am running behind. And I didn't have time to sit and talk. I'm so sorry. I got some mascara right there, but I'm just gonna wait for it to dry so I can scratch it off. Don't you cry. Wake me up, wake me up. Oh, why is it so wrinkly? Girl! No, I gotta wrinkle it out. You pick out your favorite dress. I'm running behind. Okay, I need to find a way to put something under here because I don't like raw dogging life. I'm running terribly behind, but I've decided on an all black outfit. Can you see it? I need to go. I was gonna public transport, but I'm like really late. Uber's 6 minutes away, so I'm gonna give you a quick outfit breakdown. So, my blazer is thrifted, and my skirt I thrifted in Prague. I got my nails done, and they look so good. They literally match my new jewelry perfectly. Oh no.
다가오는 표정들 뒤에 Maybe one day it'll feel alright. 사라진 것을 쫓아 가다 보면 어느새 아무렇지 않은 표정으로 한참을 걸었어. 열차에 갇힌 손잡이처럼 달아있는 저 의자들처럼 가끔 한참 동안 가만히 있을래. And maybe you can feel the pressure that I've been living on. I can say that it's
Yes,
been
please
on
come
my
to the
mind,
National
but
Museum of Asian
I'm
Art
moving
right now.
along.
Road trip. Okay, we're on our way to George Mason University, which is in Fairfax, right?
Yes. Oh my god, we're the rainbow.
Hey vlog.
Rainbow.
Okay, rainbow order.
I'm here. I love being Asian Americans. Let's go.
We got the Potomac River. Make some love. Why are you like geese? So, okay, don't put this okay.
Right beside me play volleyball and clean like
We're at bus 75. Oh, they're googly. Go. That's why she's more aesthetic than you. You go. So juicy. So juicy. So I got. Hello everyone, it's Lynn. It is a few days later from when I first filmed for the vlog, mainly because I have been hopping around doing so many things. The last 2 days I attended a legislative leadership summit under APACS, which is the Asian Pacific American Institute for Congressional Studies. And it was amazing. I got to see so many brilliant AA and NHPIs on panels and in breakouts. Got to network, I garnered a lot of wisdom, and I went with my friend Ariel. Cool, so it was fun to just like goof around and see familiar faces and new faces. I also went to a gala last night and it was so fun. It was so fancy. I felt very like ooh la la. First lady was there, and so were a bunch of other AAPI legislators and Congress people. And the food was like good, the music was good. It was so beautiful. It was at the National Building Museum, which I personally had never heard of, but the venue was gorgeous. Having these opportunities is kind of insane to me. Anyways, today is now another day, and I actually have another gala to go to tonight, but I really need to clean my house because ever since getting back from Europe, I have not been able to completely unpack. And it's like 2 right now because I ended up sleeping like 10 hours. Yeah.
그저 그랬던 풍경들이 이제 보니까 아름다운 느린 걸음걸이 음식은 그냥 주전부리 여유 있으면 더 충분히 행복해 미소가 지어져 오늘은 한편의 동화를 썼음해 풍선을 타고 난 날아올라 풍선을 타고 난 날아올라
Okay, so I got this poster from a jazz club / bar that I went to with my friend Lincoln in Prague. And isn't it so cute? I really love the colors in this artwork, and it was free. I folded it up into 4 to bring home in my suitcase, but I really want to get this framed, but I don't think I'm gonna have the time to get a frame for this anytime in the near future. So I think I'm just gonna put it up temporarily. I will say, I think Kayla stepped on the poster at one point with her claws out, and she accidentally poked like 4 perfect holes in the shape of her paw. I guess it has some character now, or it just went down in resale value. I don't know.
풍선을 타고 난 날아올라 풍선을 타고 난 날아올라 풍선을 타고 난 날아올라 풍선을 타고 난 날아올라 풍선을 타고 난 날아올라
And I don't want to stay in the middle like you a little. Don't want no riddle. Okay, I decided that I kind of wanted to remove the stuffed animals from the couch because I think it looks a little bit cleaner. I had too much going on and it was just impractical because ultimately I just want as many seats for people to sit or for me to lay down as possible. And over here, I think it's really cute and tidy now. I think the corn plant looks really good in this little ensemble. And eventually I'm gonna add more artwork right here. But right now, I'm gonna try to save this monstera plant because when I was in Europe, my friend who was in charge of taking my plants kind of killed it. And I think they accidentally overwatered it a ton, which is like the one thing you shouldn't do to a monstera. So it used to look like this, like very abundant and leafy. Just now trimmed away a bunch of the dying and yellow leaves because it was just like breaking my heart. So I'm gonna try to repot it and put it in some like quick draining soil. It's experiencing root rot. It sucks because this monstera right here ended up faring a lot worse than my friend's monstera that I'm babysitting for him. So like I'm a little bit sad. I think my friend also overwatered the succulent. You can kind of tell because some of them are like really soppy. Why is this so limp? And so it's losing a lot of leaves. So I'm gonna try to cut it off and propagate the parts that I think are still thriving and just replant them because luckily succulents are pretty resilient. Anyways, if the person who took care of my plants is watching this, don't worry, you're still my friend. I still love you. That looks a little funky, but I think it'll be good for supporting its further growth. And this prayer plant, I think also got a little overwatered, so it lost like a ton of leaves. And it finally dried out completely yesterday, so I watered it this morning. It's gonna make a comeback. It's gonna make a comeback. I don't know what this plant is called. I know you can like hang it on frames and stuff, and it's really easy to mount onto the wall. I'm just gonna trim off some of the leaves that are looking a little dead. Okay, and I think this one will survive. It's looking a lot less wilted. This Lucky Money Tree is also not doing too bad, but it's still wet. It's still wet despite being watered 2 weeks ago. This dude was not doing too well when I left, but I think it's making a comeback. I think that looks... Okay, so I just got back from the plant shop. I got some potting mix. I had it in its original plastic pot because it was doing perfectly fine. But now I need to take this pot that I had it in, drill some holes. I'll put an entire bag of this. Oh my god. Finally. Oh, I don't have the strength for this. Ugh. Ugh. Oh, I just got dirt everywhere. Oh, that's lovely. This is good. I really hope this doesn't shock the plant. I'm just hoping that the moisture that was being contained has more places to go to now. Okay.